Did you enjoy your nap?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know I fell asleep. I mean, I was kind of fighting it,
Yeah.
but I didn't know I real life fell into it.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I was knocked out like. Man, China was on this couch knocked the fuck out. We needed that sleep. But I look like 50 Cent a little bit. Boy, something happened to somebody, and me and this person was having some conversation today. Man, bruh, I ran for my life so many times because I almost got killed. So I'm really trying to figure out how other people feel like they are targeted individual. I'm just baffled. I really am. I'm baffled. And shit began when I had Raven. I think this shit was gonna happen whether I had Raven or not. But don't you think that the motherfuckers became closer and closer to killing me the more and more kids I had? And my husband was making no shit no better. I want another kid. I want another kid. Come to find out, he want to have more kids. The more and more kids I have, the more and more the money go up. Like, dude, that's no reason to have a fucking child. It's making it harder and harder for me to run for my life, right? Each time it happened. I'm trying to see if it happened before that. No, that's some scary shit though. Even on up to this last time out here, a motherfucker drove their car through my apartment. And Candy don't think I'm not a target. Don't think I'm a targeted individual. Something not adding up. Candy know about all the times I tried to run for my life.
Yep.
A certain individual I was having a conversation with today, I felt insulted because I didn't know they felt like I put them and their children in danger. I'm like, how did I do? I'm trying to get out of danger myself. I'm hurt. I'm like shocked. Like, I was trying to get out of danger. I mean, I paid her very well to show my appreciation. You know what I'm saying? I think I paid her very well to show my appreciation for being able to run to her for safety. This individual. I didn't know her mama felt like that. That I was putting her and her children in danger. Like, her mama was the one that told me, come on down here so we can help you. Had been telling me for a long time. So that really hurt my feelings. Really, really hurt my feelings. You want to talk about feeling like being marked for death? And then come to find out that 2 times of it, the very first time and the very second time, why is the shit happen so smooth? You didn't even realize your own brother had something to do with it. And on top of that, wanted your kids out the way. Like, that's some scary shit. And your dumb ass, what your dumb ass do nice enough to let him come and visit you this year? Like, damn, Brandy, do you have a death wish? You stupid, Brandy, you stupid. Then the whole time he here, Brandy, you need to get a life insurance policy and telling China she's not welcome to your funeral. Why is all this talk about Brandy dying? That's what's on Brandy's mind today. I'm hurt. It's like, wow, man. A couple of other times, because me being too nice and too friendly to people, opening my home to people that should not have been there. Shit, I'm sorry, y'all, that snuck out. Y'all don't judge me. Y'all already know I got gas. That's besides the point. I guess my ass got something to say too. Gotta throw a little humor in there. But no, this is real talk, bro. Like, that's why I say certain things don't add up. The obsolete is I do gotta give you credit. You got me on that one. I gotta give you credit. When he said, her sister says that she can't look in the camera because she gonna see herself. No, she's looking in the camera because of what he said. It's not verbatim what I'm about to say, y'all. But no, that's the psychosis of it all, of the bipolar, not bipolar, the schizophrenia, whatever like that. I was like, yeah, well, that too, but a part, I'm still sticking to the other half of it is what I said. But the other part, I was like, yeah, that, yes, you got a point. Because, yeah, that dazed look in her eyes and she's like this. He said that's her hearing voices. Yes, yes. Yeah, I do got to give you that. You got me on that one. And I got to give you that. Yeah, the obsolete is. Yeah, you brought out a lot of good points on that video. So, no wonder I could barely hug myself. I'm fucking bloated, bruh. I wonder what that could be from. Stress? Or... Because I'm not eating anything that can make me gassy. Really not. Unless bread makes you gassy, I don't know. But you know how terrifying it is to be running on the run? Like, you know how they say Bonnie and Clyde? Me and my children was Bonnie and Clyde. And I'm like, I ain't doing nothing to make folks want to kill me, bruh. I believe I did talk about on the other video how my brother and Toya sat there and told me New York gonna kill you. They had a whole detailed list of how that dude was gonna kill me. I didn't even know he went to New York. And like, he called me. And I was like, where you at? He was like, New York. Why? Me and my children got the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like some scary shit, bruh. Two sets of people trying to kill me in Atlanta at the same goddamn time. That's how I wound up in Mississippi with a goddamn cast on my arm. Because I got jumped by them folks after they came to my house and put a gun on me in my apartment. I'm thinking they just coming over there, chilling. No, they said they been watching me put groceries in my house. They was my neighbors. Said they ain't never hear me complain about bills. I'm like, am I supposed to? They said they were looking at my license plate. So for a while, I changed my license plate from disabled veteran to just a regular license plate. Kind of find out some friends in Bible class that I was hanging with went telling all my business to these folks. Because I was letting them come hang in my house, letting them eat up all my food and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I have a genuinely caring spirit, a caring nature. For anybody to sit there and say I wouldn't have that toward my children, they can fuck off. Because why I would have these toward people that tried to kill me, but not my own children. Let's make that make sense. And now apparently it's other motherfuckers that feel that way too. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. But Candy's being gang start the march for death. Got it. And shot out from Shreveport, Louisiana to fucking Virginia, bruh. From Virginia to Atlanta. From Atlanta to Arkansas. Didn't even know that the dude that I left from Atlanta to Arkansas, that him and his homeboys, that dude went with me to get a gun, all to sit there and have a plot to kill me with my own fucking gun. I had a whole 9mm, bruh. But I had a fucking cast on my arm. I'm sitting there waking up naked every morning when I was out there in Arkansas too. Because one of his relatives was fucking getting me while I'm asleep. Because I remember I had a chipped bone, but I was on them strong psych meds still on top of oxycodone. Yeah, I got oxycodone me some oxycodone pills. Them motherfuckers locking me in the house while they take off and go out of town with my car keys, with no food in the house for hours, taking off with my gun and shit. I'm talking about real crazy shit, bruh. Then they was about to try to turn me out, prostitute me. And I seen that the ringleader dude started rubbing on me and touching on me and shit. Talking about I'm really supposed to be dressing like a woman. Boy, I got the fuck. I said, man, fuck that gun. I'm out of here. I realized they was trying to wait till I got paid so they could fucking knock my ass off. I got the fuck. I mean, so I got some stories about my life too. She don't have no stories. She just on here talking about they trying to mark me for death. I believe Brandy's trying to kill me. I believe no. Like, and that's why I said, if I have more beef with Wyatt than I do Candy, and she on here telling folks that I believe Brandy got me marked for death, that's all her paranoid schizophrenic talk, bruh. And there's nothing I can do about it. There's probably not even nothing she can do about it. Can't control her fucking thoughts and shit, man. And this is how many years later. I can't have my brother prosecuted for murder schemes and plots and shit. This is how many years later. They didn't even want to do nothing then when I was in Virginia. And they called me and told me to tell the police that this was happening. The police was like, oh, why you didn't call me why you didn't call the police when it was happening? I said, oh, so you want me to call you and tell you when I'm being like, man, fuck this shit, bro. I'm out of here. I'm sitting there freaking out, stressed out. Didn't have nowhere to go. I got all three of my babies with me in the fucking emergency room. That's where I was hiding out at, in somebody's emergency room. And I dozed off to sleep because I was mentally drained. All three of my babies went to sleep in the emergency room, but I didn't know Raven ass woke back up. And it was just some crazy shit, bruh. I already knew Raven had an issue. But how can I care for my babies when I got people trying to tear me down at every angle? People didn't want me to be a good mother.
Yep.
And those people to this day, until the day I'm buried in the ground, and even after, can suck all my ass with all that they saying. Because I know my intentions. How can I be a good mother every time I look at somebody trying to kill me? I wasn't even making the money I make now. Even somebody out there agree.
Mm.
There's just certain things from being pulled from different areas that's just confirming the stuff I've been seeing, the life I've been in, just, you know what I'm saying? It was just people that was jealous. Look how they do Lil Durk out there in Chicago. They don't want that man to make it. They don't want that man to be a good dude. Ain't he the one that made that song, Keep Them Squares About Your Circle? Or was that somebody else? But there was somebody in Chicago made that song, man. These folks mad because I'm keeping them squares about my circle. And it was like people that I trusted, like my brother. He came to Virginia, called me, talking about some, oh man, you need help. You need help. You can't do it by yourself. When I was actually getting better and doing good. I was handling that shit. Oh man, you need help. I'm gonna come help you, man. When come to find out, he actually needed help. His ass was homeless bound. Came down there and kicked up a whole bunch of drama out there in Virginia by me. But he tricked me into thinking that I needed help with my kid. I was struggling. I did need help. But I started getting better. All I needed was encouragement. But he was on the phone trying to tell me, you can't do this alone. I got your back. We're going to come help you. We're going to do this. It was a whole murder scheme. So I just, Candace sit there and say she's being targeted and marked for death. It's just laughable. Laughable, man. Because if so, she'd got her ass up out of Florida. She wouldn't be, well, I mean, she's left from state to state and all that stuff. But not in the sense of because she's almost gotten killed. But why she gonna make a video talking about she almost got killed?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I know about she almost got killed, and which is a similar story similar to mine. That maybe did happen, cause I know my curious ass was in the beach and got swept up by that tide in the beach. I almost lost my life. Scared the shit out of me. I got pushed back by another tide, pushed me back onto shore. It's embarrassing to get on here and sit and talk about how many people have tried to kill me. Sets of people. And it's a couple of more stories than that. But then again, There may be some people that actually might be supportive of it. It just depends. Because some people that don't want to be supportive of it just don't give a fuck. There's folks that just wanted the kids out the way so they could do Brandy in. There's folks that I was being nice to and just finally was like, I don't give a fuck. No, not today. No, I'm tired of just
Right.
giving you and giving and giving and giving. No.
Right.
I feel like when my brother messed up my face, my brother Mark messed up my face and was sitting on my side. Matter of fact, I'm having that side pain, right? Been having that side pain. Something is wrong. Because that's where he was sitting at. And I kept telling him, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And he wouldn't stop. He just kept wailing on my ass. You think if your sister, you're fighting your sister, you're telling your sister's telling you she can't breathe? Man, you still going for another 10 minutes till you get tired?
Not cool.
And what the police put it as? Simple assault charge. I'm like, simple assault? That's fucking attempted murder. When my husband beat me upside the head with a wrench when I was pregnant. When the dude's hard time raped me, sodomized me with a gun to my head. Wait, no, my hair done grew some, so you can't tell. But it's on this side. That spot still hurts. He beat me in the head with a wrench. Toya would go for that same spot and hit me. Right? Whenever she would get mad or have her little psychotic moments. So wasn't that attempted murder on her part too? To go for that same spot where he beat me in the head with a wrench? And then my ex, Elsia, she'll get drunk and come over at my house and just start beating me in that same spot. I'm like, you're not too drunk. You going for that same spot. I remember that bitch was chasing me around her bedroom with a fucking taser one time. I had to beg her, please don't do it. Please don't do it. I'm like, I was so scared that night. I was so scared. Because she was drunk. And that had 600 or 6,000 volts or some shit like that. I was so scared. I'm like, please, don't tase me, bruh. And she was like, it was like lasted for like an hour. And she just was, I'm like, this bitch crazy, bruh. So I'm like, man, Brandy the only one around here trying to fucking get her mental health together. Dealing with the good apples and bad apples of the, people in psychiatry and stuff. I realize certain things, people injure you. You know what I'm saying? But then you still, whether it's physically or mentally, people injure you. You still got to go to the doctor.
Right.
Can't you sit down and say all this stuff that people done to her? That means somebody hurt her. What happened if you somebody shoot you? You got to go to the emergency room and get checked, right? So that they can wrap a bandage and give you some medicine. But then you still got to go to rehab or therapy so you can heal. Why Brandy the only one know that? And Brandy dealing with a whole bunch of people that don't believe in healing. That's what Brandy's supposed to. Whole bunch of hurt people type deal. Like I said, I recently learned, no, hurt people don't hurt people. Evil people hurt people. Because even throughout that, I kept getting hurt and hurt and hurt again because I kept trying to display love to people. Even people that have done me wrong, I forgave and let in my life again. And everybody kept saying, Brandy, is you stupid? I'm like, no, I'm just trying to show them love because people say kill them with kindness. And they turn around and kick me up my ass again. But then you see, killing with kindness don't work either. I'm almost finished my antibiotics, y'all. One more dose.
There you go. Accomplishment. There you go.
I know there's people, I don't get too many thumbs up or likes when I be talking about my accomplishments on here. And I talk about good things on here, on my accomplishments, when I'm doing well. It's all good though. People are entitled to choose what content they want to entertain themselves with. Because I guess they like, it ain't about you, Brandy. Fuck you. We ain't stunting you. We don't come here to entertain ourselves about you. Got it. Just that fast.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I took about the longest piss in history. And I had to come up in here and say what was on my mind. That joint was like heavy on my mind. Heavy like a pissy bladder. It was heavy on my mind. Like, bruh.
I'm sorry. It's,
No, you alright.
all of this here is just, it's heartbreaking. It's stressful. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? She had to go through that and be the one to have that mentally, you know what I'm saying, go through it and deal with it and try to cope and have people around her that, and it's like.
And then people saying stuff like, let the past go. You gotta learn how to let the past go. Like it's that simple.
Right.
That is trauma.
Right.
Embedded trauma. And if it was that simple to let it go, I wouldn't be need to talk to a doctor. I wouldn't need medicine for the rest of my life. You know? But people would know it because it's not their journey. God didn't give them permission to understand. I gotta keep reminding myself that. God didn't give them permission to understand. That's why they tell them let it go. Or they just don't give a fuck and don't want to hear about themselves. That's fine. But he put it on my heart to have anger about it as well. He gave me permission to feel that.
Because it happened to you.
Because this is a whole storyline. His storyline. It's his story. History. It is a Sunday, ain't it? I'm just baffled by it all, bruh. Boy, that was some good sleeping, and I don't know where that sleeping came from. I'm probably gonna get some more good sleeping.
Yes.
Even the dog sleeping, I ain't gonna say her name. I'm gonna just let her rest. She got her some good eating, and now she getting her some good sleeping. Is she really fucking up that dog food like that?
Yeah.
Since when? I'm not trying to tell you to go over there and get that dog food, but I just bought that dog food yesterday. It's almost gone already. Are you kidding me?
No.
Or is that the other one?
The other one. So I threw that big one
No.
out, and I gotta throw the small. I gotta throw the. There you go.
Oh, it just shit. Sorry, boo.
Damn.
Oh, it just looked like that. I'm sorry. I had to look and see for my shelf. I had to look and see. Yep. That's what's on my mind. Some people might view it as I'm a strong woman for what I've been through. Some people are going to be selfish and just to turn away from feeling anything like they always do. Be like, oh, you went through that. You put yourself in that stuff. Shut the fuck up. Because anybody I've ever heard say that about me are some motherfucking haters and never had any good intentions for me anyway, bruh. But I know the truth. And some of the people that said that shit about me were some of the people that put me through that shit. That they in denial. Don't want their truth to be exposed.
Exactly.
I didn't ask to go through that shit.
Nope.
Over my dead body. Over my alive body. Over my soul. I ain't asked to go through none of that shit.
That's it.
Got me all the way fucked up, bruh. Who wants to go through that type of shit? Does bread make you go, what? Gay?
No. Does bread make you gassy?
Oh, I thought it said, does bread make you go gay? Processed foods. Oh, bread does make you gassy. Shit. Whoops. Well, I had to eat bread yesterday because my sugar had dropped.
I know. I'm not complaining. I was just, you had asked the question and I typed it in.
Thank you. No, I'm just explaining to the people.
I love that face. Oh.
Your ass done had some bread somewhere.
Yeah.
I had oatmeal today, so, and that was the only thing I ate. I didn't even eat lunch. Been listening to some music to try to heal some last night.
I need help. I need help. Wait. Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I just had to get that off my chest.